Good morning, everybody. It's very early. It's Saturday. Almost at work, but I want to do this video. Another paid story from the Canadian government to none other than CNN. They publish a lot of Canada's propaganda. Nice picture of Trudeau. He's sitting there in a light gray suit, all professional-like, real serious, real tough-looking. That's all on China and the Canadians sentenced. The reality is here, Canada signed a deal with China. Yes, it was under the Conservatives. Nobody in Canada wanted that deal. The people, the members of CPC, did not want that deal. 71% of the membership. I know I was a member in CPC under Harper. I voted no, as did 71% of the membership against making the FIPA deal with China, giving them extraordinary powers inside Canada. No, no, no. It was a resounding no by extreme majority. When polled, regular, everyday Canadians, it didn't matter, left or right, 82% of Canadians in the media between 2007 and 8 said no, no, no. And what did Harper do? He signed it anyway. Now we got Trudeau steadily paying for published American news stories in CNN, constantly challenging President Joe Biden, making references to him being like Trump when it doesn't suit Canada. CNN, extreme left publication, oh, they just take the money. Canadian taxpayers' money. Canadians, you're paying for these stories, these lies in our neighbors, and they're waking up to it. Freedom of the press, they can't stop what CNN decides to publish in the international scene. You can look up the story. Again, it's another story by a Canadian writer paid for by the Liberal government, i.e. you, the taxpayers. If that's not propaganda, I don't know what is. Nobody's addressing FIPA and China deal that no Canadian wanted in a resounding majority. The Crown power, utilized by Harper and now Justin Trudeau, same narrative. They tell you how evil and bad China is. They tell you China this, China that. Yet every single product, when you go to a store in Canada, almost every single product you are able to buy on the shelves is made in China. We have squeezed out all Canadian manufacturers. All of them. Destroyed. I've done this work for 4 years. 4 years. There are no more Canadian manufacturers in many industries right across Canada. Long gone the way of the dodo. You wonder why unemployment surged? That is why. And it's not going to get any better. And Justin Trudeau or Aaron O'Toole or Jagmeet Singh telling you anything else, Canadians, that they're going to do that's going to change China, that's going to really stick it to China, is an absolute and utter lie. I can tell you all clearly and decisively why this video needs to be shared, because Canadians need to know. Facebook's not taking it down because it's truth. Canada is stuck in that deal. Stuck in that deal for another 20 years. 20 years. The damage is irrevocable. We can't get out of it. United States can't support us. They're not going to World War III for filthy, corrupt Canada. Your corrupt politicians are not going to send USA into a world war with China. They're not going to give up their power. They're working with Russia against Canada right now. Right now. As I said, as many of the G7 countries at the last G7 meeting just months ago. I'm the only one who published the absolute truth for all Canadians, backed up by even Chancellor Merkel. We see it from Spain, we see it from Japan, but yet the colonial crown countries, New Zealand, Australia, Canada, zip their lip, publish about environmentalism, which does not justify destroying your country, because that's illegal in the world. Giving up your sovereignty is absolutely illegal. Throwing your people under the bus for foreign interests, 100% legal. There is nobody on Facebook today from Canada who's gone out in recorded real live Zooms against many foreign interests, foreign multinationals. I challenge a lot of them all the time. 2 years full time on a stage with them. Some of the largest corporations in the world. Some of you talk about some. Do you know there's at least 200 more that you don't even hear about, that are all over your country? I've gone and challenged those people live, even had them explode and run down Africans, calling them filthy and inhumane, that they have some kind of divinity in their crazy minds. We talk about the wealthy elite. Many people have no clue. You hear George Soros and a number of others, Bill Gates. They're just the tip of the iceberg, and there's a long list behind them. We are close, very close to start announcing individual trillionaires. That is a pathetic reality in the world today. It should not be. It should not be. And there's a lot of countries that don't even support that kind of narrative here in the free world. But yet Canada, more than not, supports that. For a very limited population, we sure generate a heck of a lot of billionaires and reinforce a lot of billionaires worldwide from other foreign countries. It should not be. Many countries do not adopt that, especially the free world. America first, buy America. Joe Biden isn't ending that. He has to go forward with it because it's constitutional in the United States. He doesn't call it America first, but he's adopted all of those policies by Trump. He's not throwing the United States of America under the bus. Only Canada's throwing Canadians under the bus. And things are not going to improve. This early election call that we're going to see tomorrow, as we see Trudeau prancing around the world, making it look like all these foreign media and foreign countries are supporting him, when he's actually using your taxpayer money to publish absolute lies. China is going to lay an ass whipping on Canada, and there's nothing we can do about it as long as our autocrats continue to go forward as they are. Do not expect Russia, USA, UK, or France to come to the rescue. It's not going to happen. It takes the will and the strength of individual Canadians to stand up and continue pumping out the truth, and it needs all of you to share it. We need more of people like myself and many others sharing, and sticking to the absolute truth. Because Canadians, you're on a spiral down to the garbage can. And there is not one political party that wants to address it. They're not going to address it. You're all last on the chopping block. That's the reality. Liberals are not going to save you. NDP's not going to save you. Green Party's not going to save you. Maverick Party's not going to save you. Bloc's not going to save you. The Conservative Party of Canada is not going to save you. They're all in it to win it, to get the crown, and absolutely exploit all of you to their fullest capacity and get wealthy with their rich, elite, foreign-funded friends. That's how it works. Not one Canadian politician is talking about manufacturing in Canada, which is at an all-time worst ever. The primary sector is an all-time worst. That should terrify every Canadian. In 40 years, We watch the percentages change. Private or primary, whoop, and there's public. Big government, big corruption, and a big exploitation of the Canadian people. A big breach of international binding law. Now everybody says, why won't the UNSC come help us? Why won't they take care of us? It's our responsibility, us the people, to deal with it. We must elect a party that will change it. And that means absolutely constitutional dismemberment, redesign, and design of regional powers. That's the truth. For you, the people. Until that happens, things are only going to continue on and on. That's my video this morning. Just about at work. Have a great day, everybody. Bye now.